Sorry, friend, I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for the helps with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take Nuyen where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. I'll ask him to, give me a call when he's in the clear. Yeah, sure. Starts to leave and then tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop up to the Seamstresses Union. It's just down the street. You need gear, info, or just a damn stiff drink. That's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operations for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this Ripper business. Well, nice knowing you. Jake turns, disappears into the shadowy depths of the Redmond Barrens. Alright, see you later, Duke Nukem. Alright, here we go. And it looks like we can talk to this guy, William. Hello? Okay, there we go. The bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline and the red stain marking the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. The cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. I keep telling you I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm gonna die in the cold tonight. The officer sighs. And I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation. I can't let anyone in here. Hey, I got rights. Look, you sinless garbage. I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Typical. I hate all you pigs. Poor guy. I'll give you a blankie. He looks in your direction. Now what? There we go. Hey, thanks. The officer's face lights up as he takes a sip. He seems pretty trusting for an officer of the law. You know, when my dad was a cop, this was back when cops actually worked for the government, he said folks would buy him coffee all the time, but I ain't seen it till now, so what can I do for you? I'm gonna lie. It'd be like my pleasure. Working for Internal Affairs to review the forensic guys' work to find anything they might have missed. Sure, dig in. I certainly wouldn't mind those guys getting taken down a peg or two. Man, do they put on airs, if you know what I mean. Nice. I am awesome. Amidst the shards of glass from the broken lights, you find a small piece of glass which looks like the bottom of a test tube. Looks like a coat and blanket that the old man was trying to get back. Pick up the coat and blankets. As you pick up the bundle of cloth, a printed receipt falls out from beneath the folds of the blanket. As a bar tab receipt from the Seamstresses Union, dated 2 days ago at 3:02 a.m. Right around the coroner's reported time of death. The customer, Sam Watts. The server's name listed as Coyote. Sweet. Let's check this out. This work light is new. You can see from all the alley's normal lights that have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, seems they've all imploded, as if some force shattered them all at the same time. Interesting. 2 distinct sets of footprints, a human's ending at the chalk art outline, and a larger set, possibly orc or troll, following just behind the first. Anything else I could check out? It doesn't look like it. Now let's go give William his stuff back. The streets have not been kind to this man, but they've also hardened him. This man's clearly a survivor, though one wrestling with the onset of age and arthritis. You, I saw you over there with that rat bastard cop. What do you want? Think this coat and these blankets belong to you. My stuff. Mighty decent of you. Don't see that kind of thing too often out here. You know anything about the murder that took place here? He squints at you, suspicious. You a copper? Working for some kind of corporation? Nope, I'm as sinless as you. Mind answering a few questions? Hey, what makes you think I'm sinless? Hard, just messing with you. Of course I'm sinless. System ID number my ass. What kind of questions you got? Sounds like you live in this alley. Sure, for the last couple of months I've been sleeping there, but I spend my days out doing odd jobs for the street merchants or panhandling tourists over near the Seamstress Union. Did you see the murder? Nope, and I can't say I'm sorry I missed it. I was hauling crates for Mrs. James up at the market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple tourists puking all over my home turf. Then that jerk face in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. What else did you see that night? Well, earlier in the night I saw a big and ugly troll in green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. He bought some donuts and 2 cups of soy calf off of Dan over there, seemed nervous, and he did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Can you tell me more about the cyberware? Well, it was big, and I think it must have had some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. It was a lot like the one I saw back in 44 when I got captured by the elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me. Let me tell you, never trusted one of them cyber people. That's all I needed to know. See you around. Enjoy your blankies. Alright, so I'm going to go back and talk to Dan because he obviously knows something that he did not tell me. No, don't walk past him, talk to him. And that's the same description. And ask him about the troll. Maybe, what's it to you? I sell a lot of donuts to a lot of people. I know how Lone Star profiles metahumans. I tell them about a troll that bought donuts from me right before a murder. They'll haul him in just to see if anyone will pay the bail. Not today, my friend. Damn it. Alright, I guess we'll go in the Seamstress Union. Let's go on in. About to leave the Barrens and enter the Seamstresses Union. Would you like to proceed? Yes, I would. Alright. Relative to the rest of the Barrens, Touristville is neon-clothed oasis. It has its hearts in the Seamstresses Union, housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of Illegal and Opportunity. Bums huddle together, gangsters strut the street, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name but keeps it to themselves. Alright, let me spend some karma, because I got 7. Let's see. I'm gonna put some more full auto available, weapon permitting. I guess I can't get that one. Let's see. That's melee. Decking and rigging. I don't really use any of that. Unlocks etiquettes. I'm gonna give myself a new etiquette, and since I'm here in a gang kind of area, I'm gonna do this. And I've got 3 more. I'm not gonna do any magic here. I'm just gonna worry about weapons and my other stuff. Let's just yeah, make my range combat better. There we go. Much better. Looks like there's 2 people I could talk to, so I'm gonna talk to the girl first, Cherry Bomb. And then I'll talk to Eric, I guess. This is probably gonna get me closer to finding Coyote. Alright, the bartender is a striking elf, sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize "save me" and "take me" in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum attraction of tips. She looks at you, sees another elf, and smiles big. "Hey there, haven't seen you before. What can I get you?" Uh, Something dirty in a clean glass. "Ooh, a hard case. I like that. Okay, hard case. I'll get you something stiff." She starts to turn away, and the man with the face of a survival and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm. Hard. It's clear the two have a history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. "Cherry, you should have listened to me. If you stick around here, you'll end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out there and he's real. That last killing happened just down the block. Now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think." "I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a PH frickin' D from UW in neurophysics, studying under Ogemans. And how am I paying for it? Bartending. Tips. There are faster ways for a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking 'em. So what do you want from me?" "I want what you want, a better life. Better world for everybody. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that." "I've heard all this before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood." Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard, armored in lipstick and low expectations. "The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations." Sounds like Scientologists. I guess that's might be the equivalent in this world. "This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me, attend a discovery meeting to get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrian give a talk last night called 'The New Family of the Sixth World.' I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, but I'd choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now buzz, I need to get back to work." With body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. "Ooh. Sorry I got interrupted. I heard he's got the strength of the righteous, doesn't he?" Her pretty eyes narrow. "Be careful whose conversation you listen in on here. Some folks aren't as friendly as I am." "You've got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. You a badge?" "I think you know the answer to that." She regards you with a smirk. "Mm-hmm, I do. You're independent. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with?" "Got a few questions." "She shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. I've been calling her Coyote ever since." Her face falls. "She's been missing for a couple days now. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself." Let's ask if she knows about Sam." She nods. "Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though." "Did you see him?" "No, that was Coyote's shift." I guess we'll ask who runs the place. That'd be Mrs. Kabuta. She's in the back room. You can't miss her." Whiz. Nil sweat. I'll talk to you later." Should I talk to this Eric guy? I kind of want to talk to, like, everybody. I don't want to miss any info. "Hey lady, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. Do you want first dibs?" "I'll take a look." "Oh, like little outfits that you can buy." HP. Just toss it on, head out. Armor. Clothes directly imported from Celis. Trans Charisma. Thogmatic armor. Traditional mage look. Intelligence. Armor, 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 armor. What do I want? I kind of want to do the thing that grants more charisma, because I'm kind of working on just, like, being able to talk my way out of, like, everything. That's how I like to play these games. So I'm going to confirm that. And let's put it on. There we go. Now we look okay, I guess. Let's confirm it. Sweet, I've got a new little outfit. Let's go back here. Mr. Cluveway, Jen Parks. Those are the only people you'll talk to her first. She looks a little less scary. The Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you know your way around. Need something? Weapons? Matrix tech? Let's see what she's got. Let's see. Weapons. Beretta, submachine, assault rifle, machete, a baseball bat. I own the AK. Let's see, what does she have to consume? Frag grenades. Probably a good idea to get some med kits too. I'll buy all three of them. And I think I have. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take the med kits. My shit's full right now, so I can't really, I'll just keep it in my stash. And let's go talk to this guy, because he's probably guarding where our friend is. Talk to him. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of a troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome, please behave yourself. Nothing a stern look can't usually solve. I'm gonna say I'm looking in, well, let's just say I'm a friend of Sam. Sure, everyone knew Sam. Shame to lose a part of the family. There's a sharpness in Clue's eyes, the look of a man who's seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. Suppose you often escorted him out the door, ever have to toss Sam out on his ass. I figure Sam was the type to be thrown out on occasion. Let's do that one. Yes, albeit gently. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually, what about the night he died? He was a bit agitated, didn't catch the specifics, might have been over a woman. I thought I was gonna have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Appreciate you talking with me. Happy to help. Let's see, this back room. Thank you. Finally see her. Who's... oh, Noog. Let's see what you've got, buddy. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you could neither see nor hear. Mutter, I told you it's not like that at all. Bring me proof and you shall have it. I am honored, your majesty. Hoo-wee. That was why I said to use mustard instead of ketchup. Forgive me, John, I was a fool. He looks you in the eye, his other conversations on hold. You may peruse my magical wares to see their glory. Not interested, I'm not a magical one. Johnny Clean. Let's see. The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing an unusually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eye that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Clean. You new? True, quite true. I keep my mouth shut about it too. That's the secret of keeping a job here, staying alive in general. Gotta work, see you around. Not much info, but we will talk to the owner and see where that gets us. Damn it. Alright. Mrs. Kubota watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, mess with it at your peril," but her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa, good evening. My, but aren't you a pretty elf? Are you enjoying the seamstresses' union? There should be plenty for a woman like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? I'm just going to tell her I have to discuss something with her. Soka, and why should I help you? Sam Watts. Her face brightens, amused. Ah, so you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who would strike back for him beyond the grave. What do you want to know? Can you... did you see him? He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working the bar that night. She informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Cluley, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort him out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. I'm just gonna go ahead and ask her about Coyote. I really don't want to know these other two questions. Her face darkens. Would that I could have not seen her in 2 days. She is a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. If she's dangerous, why fear for her? Please, if you are what I think you are, you know, there's always someone more dangerous. Her room is upstairs if you're looking for her. I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It's unlike her, and something has happened. I will not have any inaction in my conscience. Here's the key. Alright, let's go to her room. Oh, that's how you go up. Well, alright, let's see. What's this? There's a mid-grade security panel attached to the nearby door. It's set to require a password for entry. Leave it alone. Let's see, I don't know which one is which, so... this could be her room, I'm not really sure. Doesn't look like there's anything I can grab, though, so... Let's go right here, see. This is probably her room. Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. Sounds like me. Let's see, let's look at her TV or whatever. The stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. Frame painting of the Chicago skyline, done in stylized silhouettes. And Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. open it first. There's a receipt stuck between the page and a diary entry. Inspect receipt. Receipt for a Browning Max power pistol from Gin Park downstairs with a note saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. Lovely. What's the diary entry? Came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, with the real Paco, but this cutter drag keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstresses Union, but he still goes on these runs with these bozos all over my floor. I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it have to be all one way? Alright, different page. Let's do the second one. The paper has a handwritten poem on it and a diary entry. Read the poem. Let's just say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind, or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the Cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns later without comment. I don't know if he's really going to help us to avoid the subject in conversation completely, but I've felt better with without our constant arguing about it. The last 2 nights I've come home from work to Paco waiting up for me, slouching on the old dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. I imagine that as I turn the key in the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious for when I get to the door open. He seems superficially surprised to see me, but I love his little act. Cute. What's the third one say? There's a receipt and an old photograph stuck between the pages. It's a receipt. An ACOD receipt for a special order of 5 pounds of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Emporium, located near the Pike Place Market. The picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has "Shadow" scrawled on it. Let's look at the last page. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door, set of a combination of 342, 436. I'm probably going to need to remember this. I gotta write it down real quick. 342, 436, because I'm probably going to need to get in there, and I don't know if it automatically does it or not. So, I guess we'll put the bit of diary down. And is this a picture of the wall safe? Broken mirrors hiding a small safe. Oh, cool. You can just input it. Sweet. The safe beeps cheerfully in response. The door comes open. Let's see what you got. A Finchetti grenade. Send it to my stash. She had nothing else in that safe. I thought it was going to be important. Alright, let's check her computer. Coyote's computer is ancient, probably fished out of a junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack, and the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes dust-caked fans to spin up, and the only display on the screen, password. Without the password, the only button on screen is a password recovery option. Password recovery. Please answer 3 security questions to reset the password. Your first childhood pet. Shadow. Favorite musical act. Shit. I don't know this one. I should have looked better for clues. Fuck. Leave the computer. I gotta look better. I gotta look better. Action movies. Let's check that diary again. I might have missed something. Ah, shit. Did I miss something? What did I miss? What did I miss? Third, receipt and a photograph. What was the receipt again? Zebra meat. Fourth, wall safe. That was it. What the F? Inspect this again? Close? No? Damn it. Shit. If I get it wrong, I don't wanna... What's the name of your hometown? Chicago. Q P A B D S T. Alright. Let's see. Let's look at the calendar. 3 days ago. Met with Delia about gig. Today, meet Paco for a date at Pike Place Market, due in 30 minutes. Contacts. Coyote's contact list has exactly one entry. Someone named Paco. There's no comlink number or other contact info for him available. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts, obviously. A quick scan of recent searches shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests more than casual interest in vintage action figures. Alrighty. Speak with Mrs. Kubota. Let's see. This way. Go down the stairs. Alright, let's go talk to her. How can I help you? Do you know Paco? He's a ganger, a member of the Cutters. He is a good kid in a nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. Did you know Jen sold Coyote a gun recently? I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here you need a gun just to take the trash out to the dumpster. Have you heard of Maury's Meat Emporium? Her face twists in disgust. No, I'm a vegetarian. Let's tell her about the date. If you would go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. It should be able to get you there in time. Gambare kudasai. Good luck. Alrighty. So, let's go catch our cab. Oh, there's a little cab service thingy. I guess this is probably how we're gonna get around to other areas in this game. Oh. How long have I been playing? Hey, how long have I been playing? How long have I been playing? Like an hour? Yes. Hour and 50? Like 2 hours almost? Alrighty, I guess I should probably end it then. At least this video. Alrighty guys, well, I'm gonna end the video right here because I've been playing for way too long. Let's see.